Namaste. Today we are talking to a very innovative and dashing woman and woman of substance, I can say. She is Professor Nirja Mattoo. She is professor at SPJIMR and also working with so many NGOs to empower women and research on various aspects. She is also on the board of TISS. So, welcome, Mrs. Mattoo.
Thank you so much, Vaidehi.
I just wanted to ask you first thing, what are the main challenges that right now you're working in Kashmir?
Yeah.
So, what are the main challenges there for women to really orient themselves for empowerment? Or
Kashmir has always been a kind of the most attractive place in the world.
yeah, even
It's a heaven. And in this heaven, there are some kind of issues which are little troublesome for that state. And as we all know, that the state has been undergoing a lot of terrorism and a lot of violence. And this has affected everyone over there, especially women, because I think women has to undergo a lot of stress. Not only that she takes care of home and besides economics, it's also the social aspect that is bothering her a lot. Despite of that, I think the women in Srinagar are really very resilient. I just met quite a number of them recently, and when I talked to them, I was really surprised to see that how well they were, kind of oriented with what's happening around, and moreover, so they're also doing so much in terms of economic upliftment is concerned. And I thought that was the major change which could bring about in that state, and it was women, because it's the women who are really looking towards the peace and prosperity. And I would really give all the credit to women who are with all those kind of issues and problems still doing very well in Srinagar.
I just want to know that what are you looking out?
Yeah. So what are we looking out is that when I realized that women are doing so well, it was time that we really brought in that whole leadership awareness among out of Srinagar. We really want people to know the kind of work that they are doing, and we also want to recognize these women who have those kind of latent potential leadership qualities in
What
them.
kind of work they are doing?
They are doing all sorts of, they are doing weaving, they are doing handicraft, they are doing poultry business, they are doing painting, they are doing any kind of business you tell them, and they'll be all very proactive to do something. One, that they are engaged in a very meaningful way, and second thing, they're also helping the family and the economy of their state.
Yeah, and it is government sponsored.
Some of them are very much government sponsored. We met a group of women at agriculture, organization, and I was really surprised. So well they are managing. And we also met the director of Mr. Iqbal from the agriculture organization over there, and he was saying that it's the women who are bringing change in this state. Okay. So I think this is the time that people have to really appreciate the work that these women are doing.
Do you feel Kashmir is ignored or neglected?
It's not ignored in that sense, but I think that it needs little attention in terms of looking at what people need over there. So from that perspective, yes. But otherwise, I think it's not ignored, because I think everyone is involved. The center, maybe the state. I know all these years, 10 years, there was no election, and recently there was election with a big bang. So you saw the participation; it was so high compared to all the other states in India, and more so for women, elderly, and youth. So you can imagine that all the stakeholders were involved in bringing about Naya Kashmir. So I think that's what is happening in Srinagar.
How do you envision Naya Kashmir now?
I envision that everyone has a right to participate. People have really been struggling, and I hope now the struggles are over. And moreover, I think women can play a very critical role. I don't know, somehow I have a lot of confidence in women. And I think they are the really torch bearers for peace and prosperity. And I'm sure very soon this will happen in Srinagar.
And how do you think of rehabilitating those women who are affected with terror attacks and abuse on so many fronts?
There's a lot of problem that's right now going on because of the impact of all that. Is more of a mental illness that's really happening in a big way. And I think we need some of the institutions to come up over there. NGOs are playing their role. The government also have started doing some kind of counseling over there, but I think it's the informal group that will play a very important role.
Okay.
All the kind of setups that have been done, and if there are more freedom where women can go out and express themselves, I think that will really help. One, it's kind of a peer helping each other, and a group of women helping another group of women, and really enjoying, having fun. I think that will really help women to come out of it.
When we talk about women and development
Yeah,
and growth
yeah,
or
yeah.
empowerment. Do you think there is a religious bias in this woman?
I wouldn't say there's a bias. I would say that maybe there are people who would believe in their own faith, and I think they have all the right to have their own faith.
Okay.
I think everyone should be allowed to have their own faith and
Mm-hmm.
believe in it
Mm-hmm.
and practice it.
Mm-hmm. Kashmiri Pandit is a big issue.
Yeah,
How do you look at it?
I'm a Kashmiri Pandit
That's
also.
why I asked. How do
Yeah.
you look at it?
Well, 30 years ago, we were really out of that place. Whatever would be the reason, we know that what is the reason. But I think people who have really left Pandits have done very well for themselves.
Okay.
All over the globe, they are doing very well. One is that I think that whole resilience was there in the community. Second thing, they never lost their cool, and they were always very tolerant, and they never hit back in a very bitter way. I think what they really did was to build themselves, and as a community, we have built a lot. And I
Okay.
must tell you that all the young generation and even the middle age who are left are doing fantastically well in all the sectors of life. So I think Kashmiri Pandit has developed in spite of all the
Odds.
odds. So I would say there was prosperity in adversity for the
As a
Pandits.
woman, what
Yeah.
would be your one message for Kashmiri women?
Well, I would say that as every woman has the kind of strength, I think every woman has a lot of strength in her, and I think she's the one who can really carry forward the society in a very, very effective, better, and a very healthy way. So I think a woman really needs to be what she is, be authentic, be really very, very helpful, and be very compassionate, which she is. If the compassion level comes up high in any such kind of places, the whole place and the world will be a very peaceful place.
Please, yeah. How much economy the woman contributes to the state?
Well, I wouldn't know the statistic part of it, but I must say that every second, third family, there's a woman who's doing something. Maybe less or more, but I think it is something that is really bringing in a lot of meaning to their life and to their family. That's more important. Engaging themselves in a meaningful way and not getting into this whole cluster of issues that are surrounding them is something which is very important rather than money. So it is more of welfare, care, and compassion that is really compensating the economic part, because otherwise people have their own houses, people are happy over there, the climate is so beautiful, the nature is surrounded so well. I think these are some of the things which is bothering them, and I think they can really fight out well.
What we see in the movies and what we see in the political diaspora, how true it is?
It's very true. I mean, in movies you see all the beauty part of it.
No, I'm talking about the conflict part of it.
No, but the conflict part is true. If you really want to ask me, it's true.
Okay.
They have depicted whatever has happened. If you talk from that perspective, yes. And reality is that. So,
How dangerous is Kashmir for women?
not now. I don't think so. I was there sometime back. I think now it's much safer.
Okay.
It's safe. I think for women also it's safe. For everyone it is safe. Now I think it's a place now where you can see there were around 30 lakh visitors last sometime back around, and it was really full when I
The
went.
tourism has gone up.
Tourism has gone up very well, and I think the hospitality is beautiful. People are so nice over there, so simple over there. I think we need to see that how do we really bring out that best in everyone and make that place very best.
And what is the academic condition?
Educationally now is much better. The schools are doing very well. There has been no stoppage of where the schools is concerned. People are really regular in their education system. The education system is picking up very well. We met the university chancellor, and she was doing very well. So I think everything is now on track. It now needs to really take off from here.
If given a chance, what three things you would like to immediately implement in Kashmir?
Kashmiriyat. I want to bring back those beautiful, nostalgic feelings of hospitality, care, love, compassion, happiness. Everyone is happy. Everyone is, there's so much of purity, divinity in that whole place
Yeah.
that really brings out the most wonderful feelings in all the people. And I think that's what I'm looking in Kashmir. Give more opportunities for women and youth, both. Because I think youth is also being dissuaded because of so many other external factors. I think children should do very well because they are the future of that state.
Okay.
That's it. Thank you so
Thanks a
much.
lot for talking to us,
Thank you
and
so
we
much.
would be looking out for the Kashmir she imagined and
Thank
the
you so
Kashmir
much.
we want to imagine in future. And stay tuned to our channel. If you like this episode, do not forget to like, share, subscribe. We'll meet in another episode. Tab tak ke liye, namaskar.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thanks a
Thank
lot.
you, Vedai. Thank you.